Hello friends, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to Harper's big girl bedroom tour. Now I was going to do like a really aesthetic, I don't know, fancy video for this, but honestly I am 37 weeks pregnant, I'm exhausted, it's just not going to happen. So apologies if you were expecting something really riveting and exciting as far as like production goes, but it's just not the time of my life to try and do that because I am so pregnant and so tired and I just don't have it in me. So I appreciate your patience and I appreciate, I don't know, but I'm just a hot mess if I'm completely honest, and I just want to show you the room, get the video edited and uploaded, and everyone know what the room is looking like. Be Real just went off. You guys can be my Be Real. Cute. Okay, so if you watched my last vlog, you will have seen that Hayden and I have literally redone this whole room. So before, it was literally a dump room, and it has been for most of the time we've lived here. It was a spare room at one point. We've lived in this house, for a bit of background, we've lived in this house for just over 3 years. It started as a spare bedroom, then we emptied everything. How did we do that? I kind of half turned it into a toy room after that, but it never really got used as a toy room because we would just be out in the living room with Harper anyway. And then now it then became a junk room because there was some toys in here, and then I would keep putting more toys in here because we do toy rotation. So in the living space where Harper spends a lot of her time, we don't really have many toys. We try to do a toy rotation. We have about 6 activities out at a time for her, and then when she seems to get bored of them, we swap them out for different activities. So all the toys ended up just being kind of in this room, and then so did some of the camping stuff and Christmas stuff and random other things. Like when people would come over and there was just like clutter in the dining room, we would just put it in this room. So we decided it was finally time to turn this into a big girl bedroom for Harper, since her little sister is going to be born very, very soon. Now, I want to make it clear that Harper won't be sleeping in this room for quite a while because she's only 18 months. She also is very little and moves a lot in her sleep. So she will not be in a big girl bed for quite a while still. We just don't feel it's the safest option for her sleep currently. The new baby will be in our room for quite a while anyway because she will be a newborn, and we'll keep her in our room for a while. Probably a little bit longer than we did with Harper, to be fair, because we'll sort of need the extra time for Harper to then transition into this room when she's about 2 is the sort of rough aim. So all of Harper's stuff is now in here, almost all of it. There's still a few things I need to move into this room, but this is Harper's big girl room, and her current room will turn into the baby's nursery when that baby is old enough to go in a cot. But I wanted everything organised before this baby was here because I did not want to be trying to do this bedroom whilst having a newborn. Make sense? And also we needed somewhere to put Harper's clothes so that the newborn clothes could go in the nursery. All seems a little bit confusing, but it's what needed to happen. So once we cleared the space and realised what awesome space we had to work with, we firstly made the decision that this walk-in robe would not go to Harper. So we have a walk-in robe just here. So like that's the dining room, and this is our walk-in robe. Now this has, sorry, I'm sitting on the floor doing this. I know that's really annoying. This, like all of these drawers here are like wrapping paper, linen, towels, all that sort of thing. We've got teddies, like soft teddies for the girls. And then we have like Christmas decorations, keepsake boxes, my wedding dress, Hayden's suits, like just so much stuff that doesn't really have anywhere else to go at the moment. Like that's a keepsake box, that's our wedding keepsake box, you know, it's just got stuff. So we decided, once we had figured out that we could do under bed storage for this room, I was like, Hayden, I don't think we need to give up the walk-in robe because this house is small. We don't have much storage in this house. It's a small 3-bedroom, 1 living, 1 bathroom, and I wanted to keep as much of our storage as we could. So we managed to keep the walk-in robe as ours because we won't stay in this house for that long either. We're going to move in a few years. So if we can keep that as our storage and Harper can just use the storage that's in here, then we've won. So let's show you the room. So we start in the kitchen, dining, and this is the back room. That's Harper's nursery. She's napping in there at the moment. And this is her big girl room. So, the furniture. We got this tall boy, the bed, and this little bedside table, as well as the underbed storage, is all from Fantastic Furniture. I think altogether it was like $700 or $800, I think. We then got up here on her little tall boy. These are both presents, so I actually don't know where they came from. I have a random candle, which I actually got as a Christmas present, which we just thought looked cute in here, which is champagne and strawberries flavour. Then we have a diffuser, which is from Target. This was in her nursery. I wish I could tell you where it was from. I think it could have been Sheridan. It was a present as well. Most things, honestly, have been presents. And then we got all of these from Canopy in Colonnades down here in Adelaide. So they look beautiful there. This, again, was a present, but a cute little bunny with her name on it. And then this, which was one of my favourite presents we got when Harper was born from one of Hayden's groomsmen. It says Harper opened on the 4th of the 7th, 2039, which will be her 18th birthday. And it's a time capsule, so we've been putting things in here for her for when she grows up. So we're probably going to get Hayden's dad to make like a little stand so we can put it like horizontal. But it's just so cute. I'll explain the drawer situation in a moment. Then coming around up here, this was made by our sister-in-law, so Hayden's brother's fiance. She's the best, and made this, and it was all about Harper's like birth. And then this was from when Harper was a flower girl, just around her first birthday. So we've got that on the wall at the moment, but it's actually going to change. So this is going to go there, and we're going to get 3 pieces of artwork to go, or 2 or 3 pieces of artwork to go along there. But we just don't know what we want yet, so we don't want to rush it. Then around here, obviously, yeah, I said the bed was from Fantastic. The sheets and quilt set, so we got these beautiful sheets, which have like little love hearts on them, but it's also like a nice gingham pattern, was from Target. And then also the quilt and quilt set was all from Target too. I loved this peachy colour, and then it's reversible, so this all can be purple if we want to. I'm not as into purple, but I loved this like peachy, orangey, pinky colour. She got this when she was born from my sister-in-law's mum and my brother's wife's mum. It's just from IKEA. And then my sister-in-law, the same one that made that, then made this for Harper too. So it's a cute little stool, just says H is for Harper. And she bought the stool and then made this with her cricket. We've just sort of put that there as display for now. We need to get blinds still, so that is, we're going to get double blinds here. You might have heard in the last vlog, Hayden was saying we're going to get like 2 different sets. So one will be quite sheer and then the other will be like blackout kind of. If we come around here, we haven't got anything in here yet. This is just the bedside. Oh, did I? Oh, just her little stickers that say Harper Virgo. This will probably be like a little crafty drawer, I think. And I think in here we'll put like her hair stuff, because her hair's growing now. So we've got like hairbrushes and hair ties and stuff. Apologies that I'm getting so puffed out. Then, oh, down there you can see a little bunny. It has her name on it. That was from my friend Kayla. It's one of the jelly cat bunnies, so she will probably sleep with that. And then here is another little bunny from when she was a flower girl, and it says Harper and it says flower girl, and that's just so cute. And then this lamp, I think was from Target, but it was years ago. It was from Hayden when he lived with his parents. And then same up there, I actually don't know where this was from either, because it was a Christmas present. But we're going to put some fake flowers in there probably this weekend, so that looks cute. And then we got these little hooks just to go on here so that she can be a little bit more independent and grab. That's her childcare bag, and then we just got gifted this bag for Christmas for her, so it'll just be like a day bag for her. And then I think we're going to get 3 more hooks to put up here and have her jackets hanging as well, just so that this will give her more independence in the mornings. She can get her childcare bag and take it. Ooh, I'm so sorry, I'm literally so puffed out, it's ridiculous. But before I go through her clothes, I'm going to explain how I've done her storage for her drawers for her toys. If I can get through a sentence, because I can barely breathe. These drawers are huge for starters. Oh. And I've got everything split into categories so that when I do our toy rotation, I can take one thing from each tub, basically. So, the first section, this is all craft colouring, drawing, that sort of thing. This is also stuff that we will generally take out with us when we go out for dinners and stuff. Like we've got doodle pads, crayons, highlighters, that sort of thing, Play-Doh, the Etch-a-Sketch sort of thing, that's a chalkboard, and a snap game. So that's one section. This section is all puzzles and sensory. So we have heaps of puzzles that we've been given for Harper, and I'm not going to lie, she's been a little bit young for them so far, so it's great that we have them ready to go when she gets a bit bigger. And then also, honestly, I just didn't know where to put this one, but all sensory. So we've got sensory balls, we've got sensory eggs, the classic putting the shapes in the box, this sensory calming stick thing, puzzle books, and then these are meant to be like pool books, like bath books, but we haven't used them for the bath. So yeah, that's like puzzles and like sensory games, and this. And then this is all her like Lego and blocks so far. So I've got Mega Blocks, is pretty much all of it. But I try to split it so she's not got all of her blocks out there at once. So this is a set of blocks, and then this, I don't know if you can see it very well, is like turned into like a little farmhouse thing. And then we have a train as well. And then this currently is all outdoor stuff. Basically just a bunch of different bubbles because she's obsessed with bubbles, and a little basket. But that is how it is all split currently. And then in the living room currently she has something out of each of those boxes, if that makes sense. So she has like a sensory toy, a puzzle, a book. Her books are still currently all in the nursery. That'll be a later thing. Like we'll get a bookshelf at some point for the girls, but I don't know where we're going to put that yet, but it's still in the nursery. So she has a book through there in the living room. And yeah, so this way all of her toys are sort of kept separate and she's not getting overwhelmed every day. I've been looking into it a lot. And a lot of kids, when they have too many toys, obviously I'm not a education expert or parenting expert or anything like that, but from the research I have done and the people I've spoken to and the experts I have paid attention to, if there's too many toys in a room, the kids just get overwhelmed, they throw everything out, they don't play with anything properly. And I've definitely seen a big difference since we've started doing toy rotation for Harper. It's made a massive difference. I don't often talk about like my parenting styles online, but it's something that I definitely feel has been a great benefit to her and like her engagement in the toys that we've got her. Because I don't like having too many toys, they overwhelm me. So imagine how overwhelming it would be for an 18-month-old to just be bombarded with 8,000 toys. So we have a lot of toys from Christmas that she hasn't even played with yet because they're in here, and she'll like play with them as time comes. Alright, let's get on to these drawers. The way I have organised it is kind of not perfect yet, and also not really how I thought I was going to do it. But this bottom drawer, okay, the one thing about the drawers is they're not very deep at all. So although I really love this set, the set was called the Jordan set, by the way. It's great because it's tall, but they're not very deep. As you can see, you can't fit that much. But this is all of her socks, shoes, and childcare clothes to promote more independence in the morning when we have childcare days. So I've got all of her socks. These are all like odd socks that I can't find the other pair for. And then more summery socks, thicker socks, and these are all a bit big for her still. Her shoes, and then this is all of her childcare tops, all of her childcare pants. Then, if we go up one, this is everything she is yet to grow into. So, we have pants, jackets, dresses, more dresses basically, and she doesn't fit into any of it yet. So that's that one. This one is her jumpers. I have recently, all of her jumpers got given to her little sister. So they've all been washed and they're being put away for her. So currently that's all of her jumpers that fit her. And then the second to top drawer is all of her clothes that she's sort of wearing now. So this is all of her summer dresses, her overalls, pants, tops. I try to keep it pretty simple. I don't like her having too many clothes. And then this honestly is so random. I don't even know what's happening here yet, but it's just like onesies and a couple of tops and swimmers. So honestly, that still needs some work, but that's the like general gist. Editing Kirsty here, just to let you all know that it is actually all organised now, and it is sleep sacks and swimsuits, and that's it, and it is very organised and perfect now. I do still need to do her sleep sacks and stuff like that, but yeah, there's heaps of space still in the drawers, so I'm not too bothered. But I think that's everything. I think I've explained where everything's from. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. I do still, yeah, there's still a few things we want to do in here. We want to get the blinds, we want to get a fan up the top, and we want to get a bookshelf or something of sorts. And obviously over time we'll see if we have enough storage or if we require more storage. But for now, I think we're okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this little room tour and explanation of where everything's from and my reasoning behind things as well. Obviously everyone does things so differently. Like, I find it so fascinating watching other people and how they do things for their little families. And so yeah, I just thought it would be fun to show you what we're doing. So I apologize that this video is not very like aesthetic, or, you know, there's no, it's very raw and just rough. But honestly, at this stage in pregnancy, it was either this or it wasn't getting done, because I'm just so exhausted now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, yeah, if you have any questions or recommendations or suggestions or yeah, just anything, feel free to let me know. You can message, either comment down below or message me on Instagram. I do sometimes miss them on Instagram if I don't, like, if they end up in my request. So apologies for that if you ever messaged me and it was then 3 months later that I replied. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a nap. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. It actually helps me out a whole heap. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed as well. And I'll see you in my next video, which will be very, very soon. Bye.